to another Wednesday Night Warriors Bible study class. All praise to the Most High. All right. I want to give double honors to the elders that's been pushing the truth for decades, motivating me to be a soldier for the Most High God, not to be faint-hearted in His truth. All right, and to continually endure. All right, so like you. I want to give a mighty shout out and a mighty shalom to the Battle Axes captains. All right, Captain Jerubbaal, Captain Benaniyah. In fact, I'm tripping. This is not Wednesday Night Warriors class. I said Wednesday Night Warriors, but this is actually the hour of power. All right, I'm taking over for Captain Jerubbaal. Had some little stuff that he had to take care of, so he asked me to fill in for him. So Salakia, this is Monday night hour of power, man. All right, all praise to the Most High. All right, but yeah, shout out to the mighty captains, man. All right, shalom, shalom, Vas, shalom, shalom, IKU, shalom, man. All right. Yeah, Captain Jerubbaal, Captain Yahri, Captain Benaniyah, shalom, shalom to all the mighty soldiers out here in Israel that's pushing this truth. All right, they fasting, reading, studying, praying. All right, they at camp shaking the hand. All right, they bringing out mighty classes. They're taking care of their households, man. All right, to all soldiers out here in Israel, man, not just the battle axes, and all these sisters out here in Israel. All right, that's constantly, all right, pulling their way up to reach that bar of a Proverbs 31 woman, man. Shalom, shalom, man. And also, happy day of Simon, man. Happy day of Simon, man. All right, so today we're going to touch lightly on the day of Simon. I did this class maybe like 2 years ago. All right, I'm doing it. I was going to do it Wednesday. All right, although I kind of figured Captain Jerubbaal was going to do it today, but I called and told me to fill in, so I'll praise the Most High. Everything worked out how it was supposed to work out, anyways, man. All right. So this is stirring up your minds in remembrance. All right. The Day of Simon edition. Okay. Okay. Because sometimes we need that motivation through the scriptures, man, to keep us going and to keep us pushing through this truth, man. All right. That's why the Lord said that the scriptures are our comforter. All right, shalom, shalom, Moses, shalom, done, Israel, shalom, shalom, shalom to everybody that's in the chat and everybody that will tune in. Shalom to everybody, man. So we're gonna touch on First Maccabees chapter 13. I have not written anything down, okay? Um, but I'm gonna just kind of freestyle on it, okay? We're gonna read through First Maccabees chapter 13, see what the day assignment is all about. And I'm gonna bring out a few precepts to back up the storyline, all right? So with all that being said, let's get started, man. I got about like 20 verses. No, 53 verses, man. So we finna get through these 53 verses, man, all right? Happy day assignment. All praise to the Most High, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, because the Most High, all these mighty high holy days. I'm just saying. You got damn Independence Day. Esau tell us to celebrate damn Independence Day, man. All right. When the so-called white, hell, we were damn slavery. We were in damn slavery during that damn time, man. All right. Why are we celebrating the 4th of July, man? We've been celebrating the days of our damn oppressors conquering us, man. And so we have to stir up our minds. We have to change our mindsets, all right, of who we are, all right, and the things that we should be proud of, okay? And it sure ain't no damn 4th of July, man. What's another one of these wicked Edomite war holidays? Damn Memorial Day, all right? Shalom, shalom, brother Lamar, shalom, all right? That assistant computer IT services. Hey, I'm IT too, man. All right. Shalom, since you said hi. All right. Shalom, shalom to everybody that's in here. Yeah, man. So the day of assignment is a great day that we should give homage to the Lord. All right. Not even really to Simon, man. But Simon was a great pillar of our community. All of the Maccabean brothers, man. All right. In fact, let me go back because I meant the let me see. Let me see. Now, let's just jump right into it, all right? First Maccabees, chapter 13, and verse number 1. All right? Now, when Simon heard Tryphon had gathered together a great host to invade the land of Judea and destroy it, and saw that the people was in great trembling and fear, man. And we know that the Lord did not give us the spirit of fear, man. All right? The people were in great trembling and fear. And I'm going to tell y'all, these days that's coming up, all right, they damn banning the free speech. Hell, IUIC is banned from damn France from a whole country. So yeah, man, these things are fist to happen, man. These things are really fist to pop off, man. All right, and in these days we shouldn't be fearful going deeper into Jacob's trouble. We are in Jacob's trouble, but this is just the tip of the iceberg, man. All right, we're going deeper into Jacob's trouble, man. All right, so hey, we can't be trembling and fearing, but if you are trembling and fearing, that's what these scriptures are here for. There's to comfort you. So let's see what happened. All right, it says he went up to Jerusalem and gathered the people together and gave them exhortation, saying, ye yourselves know what great things I and my brethren and my father's house have done for the laws and the sanctuary, the battles also and troubles which we have seen, by reason whereof all my brethren are left slain for Israel's sake, and I am left alone, man. Because all the brothers eventually died, man. You know, Mattathias, you know, the father, all right, and even Judas Maccabees, man, was he was damn near like Superman, all right, out there busting heads for our for our nation, man. All right, let me get a precept. You know what? Let me keep reading, and then we're gonna get the precept in a minute. It says, by reason whereof all my brethren are slain for Israel's sake, and I am left alone. Now therefore be it far from me that I should spare my own life in any time of trouble, for I am no better than my brethren. Okay, so man, let me get Romans chapter. Man, let's get Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. All right, I'll praise to the Most High. Let's get Romans, because in this truth, hey, we have to prepare our minds for these things, man. Hey, man, we have to prepare. Man, look, we have to literally prepare our minds for death, man. I'm just saying, man. Who are you to spare your damn life? That's that Christianity mindset, man. A lot of people think that Christ came to be slain just so we can do whatever we want to do. But man, y'all have to understand, man. Y'all have to be prepared to give up your life for your nation, for your brethren, man. All right. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, man. So we have to literally sacrifice that's on a physical level, more so on a spiritual level, all right? Sacrificing, like I say, coming out of these wicked holidays, okay? Coming out of the wickedness and the lasciviousness of this world, all right? I'm just saying, all right? You have to present your bodies a living sacrifice. All right, it says holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service, man. And that is your reasonable service, man. It's to give your body up as a living sacrifice. And that's the mind state Simon had. And that's the mind state that we have to have right now to this day. Let's not be fearful moving forward. Moving forward into the end times, which we're already here. Moving forward into Jacob's trouble, man. Because these days are coming back on the earth, man. Well, they're going to try to persecute us, man. They already persecuting us now, but this ain't nothing. Us shooting the lady, what's that lady? Sandra Bland, all these different people. That's just the tip of the iceberg, man. Hey, it's finna start going down out here, man. All right. I'm gonna read verse 2. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good. Salakia, to prove what is that good and acceptable and the perfect will of God, man. So we have to do, thus says the Lord. We have to do the Lord's will. Because even Christ, man, even Christ in the flesh was like, Lord, if it be your will, take this cup from me, man. But it was the Lord's will for Christ to drink of that cup, man. Christ literally gave his body up as a living sacrifice. He gave himself up spiritually, mentally, and physically, man. So we have to have that same mindset, all right? All right. Come on, let's read on. Shalom, shalom, brother Jonathan. Shalom. All right. First Maccabees, chapter 13, and let's start at verse 6. It says, doubtless, I will avenge my nation and the sanctuary and our wives and our children, for all the heathen are gathered to destroy us of very malice, man. Oh, just malice and hate, man. These heathen, they gather together to destroy us, man. And like I say, we can't be selfish in this thing, because we're not just doing it for us, we're doing this for our families. All right? We're giving up our bodies to live for sacrifice for our children, for our wives, man. All right? Y'all have to keep these things in mind. A lot of us will go I know it's a lot of Israelites that have already joined Esau army, and they out of the army now, you know, and they repented. But just think about how I die for this nation. I die for Esau. Y'all out here dying for a cause that don't pertain, that has nothing to do with you, man. All right? Y'all out here dying for a cause to make your oppressors richer, man. All right? let's get a precept, man. Let's go and get Psalms 83 real quick, man. Get Psalms 83. Like I say, I had read through Simon earlier. I mean, I already know the storyline, but I'm like, man, I'm not gonna write nothing down. We're just gonna freestyle, man. As y'all, man, and all y'all should go and read First Maccabees chapter 13, man. If you ain't read it yet, man. All right. Let's get Psalms chapter 83. All right. How all these nations, man. How all these nations, they despise us, man. All right. This is Psalms chapter 83. And verse number 1. And I'm gonna tell you, in verse 3, in First Maccabees 13:3, when Simon gathered the people together to make exhortation, man, he gathered the people together and he picked up this book of his fathers. He wasn't just talking about Mattathias and his brother Judas. Yeah, and Jonathan. Yeah, they all did great things. All right, but these are his brothers and his fathers all throughout the scriptures, man. All right. Simon went to go get the scriptures to comfort the people, all right? All right? This is Psalms chapter 83 and verse 1. It says, keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up thy head, man. They proud, man. They proud as hell. I don't give a damn how damn nice they act to you, man. These damn heathen hate you. And it ain't just Esau, man. It ain't just Esau. I'm looking at Elam now. Esau was over my company. That Elam over, and man, they damn just as bad, man. You know, these damn nations hate you, man. All right, and they're envious of you of because of who you are. All right, it says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more to be in remembrance. That's why we the first ones fired and the last ones hired. All right, that's why we can't get no damn loans. These heathen can come over here and get a loan just like this and start up a business like I ain't nothing and open it up in our neighborhood. That's the crap, man. These nations in the UN got together and they planning. That's a strategy, man. All right, these things are by design, man. All right, just to keep you down, man. All right, it says, let me read verse 4 again. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, man. So what we don't remember who we are. All we remember is damn 9/11. All we remember is they tell us to remember the damn Holocaust, man. All right? But they say, don't worry about you being on slaves on the damn slave ships, man. What they call that? Critical race theory, man. They got this damn critical race theory mess out now, man. All right? But the Lord say, hey, but they plan this to cut you off from the remembrance of who you are, man. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, all right, the so-called white man, the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, all right, Moab, so-called Chinese man, the Hagarenes, Gebal, Africans, all right, Ammon, the so-called Japanese man, Amalek, man, the damn small hats, the damn worst of the damn worst of Esau, man, all right, the Philistines, all right, and the inhabitants of Tyre, all right, and that's going into the damn Africans, man, But all of these nations, man. All right. I want to get Jeremiah chapter 25 and verse 17, man. Literally all these nations, man. Second Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 10. Every nation, man. All right. So y'all don't get it twisted, man. Y'all don't get it twisted. Shalom, shalom, everybody that just joined in, man. All right. Let's go back to first Maccabees, man. All right. So this is the spirit that Simon had on us. He's like, doubtless, verse 6, doubtless, I will avenge my nation and the sanctuary of our wives and our children. For all the heathen are gathered to destroy us of very malice. Right? It says, now as soon as the people heard these words, their spirit revived. You see that? Hey, sometimes you need that pep talk, man. You know, every basketball or football team got that person that come in area, and it might not even be the player that scored the most points, man. Y'all all got that homeboy or that brother or that sister, all right? And everybody looks up to them for their good word, man. To give them that pep talk to keep going, man. To keep pushing, man. All right? It says, now as soon as the people heard these words, their spirit revived, man. All right, let me get a precept, man. Let me get a precept. The spirit revived, man, when they heard these words. All right, this is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both, which I stir up your minds by way of remembrance, man. You see that? So Peter and Paul, they writing letters, okay? Writing letters to each other to stir up your remembrance. Even when the prophets were prophesying, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Malachi, all of the prophets, Amos, all right, the Lord always sent his messenger to make you remember, man, to stir you up, man, to stir that fire back up inside of y'all, man. All right. So when I look at the day assignment, it's one of them days that it boosts my confidence, man. All right, it puts that warrior spirit back inside of me, man. All right, and that's how y'all should be looking at these high holy days, man. All right, it ain't just a day to drink and I mean, man, we gonna drink, we gonna feast, and we gonna have fun, man. But it's to remember where we came from, who we are. Make us to remember our mighty forefathers, and ultimately how mighty our God is, man. Mostly how mighty our God is, man. All right. Verse 3 of 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 1. I'm gonna read it again. It says, the second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both, which stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance. You see that? You got to go through the scriptures, man. Go back to Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Numbers, man. All right, go back to the prophets. Go back to King Saul and King David. All right. And read the accounts. Verse 2, it says, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord, our Savior. You see that? The Lord, our Savior, man. All right. So these things are written to remind us to keep pushing, man. All right. To remind us who our strength is, man. All right, I want to get Romans chapter what's that? 13 verse 5. Yeah, let me get that real quick. Let me get there real quick. I can remember that precept. Common precept. The things are written aforetime were written for our learning. What's that 13? What's that 15 and 4? This is Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. It says, whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures. You see that? The scriptures give you comfort. So that's why Simon had to gather the people. All right, and he had to open the book and let them remember, hey, don't be fearful. Think about when we were fleeing out of Egypt, man. Okay? Think about all the times that the Lord has saved his people, man. All right? For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope, man. Might have hope. And hope on a deeper level, it goes into faith, man. All right? It goes into your faith. What are y'all fearful for, man? All right. The only thing to fear is the Most High God, man. All praise to the Most High. All right. All praise to the Most High, man. All right. Let's get back to the day assignment, though. All right. First Maccabees chapter 13, and let's start at verse 9. It says, "Fight thou our battles, and whatsoever thou commandest us, that will we do." So then he gathered together all the men of war, and made haste to finish the walls of Jerusalem, and he fortified it round about. Also he sent Jonathan, the son of Absalom, and with him a great power of Joppe, who casting out them that were therein, remaining there in it. All right. So Tryphon removed from Ptolemais with a great power to invade the land of Judea, and Jonathan was with him inwards. All right. All right. Jonathan was they got captured. If you read previously, all right, by trusting Esau, but ultimately it was the will of the Lord, man. All right. It was the will of the Lord, and it was for an example. Never trust thine enemy, man. All right. It says, so Tryphon removed from Ptolemais with a great power to invade the land of Judea, and Jonathan was with him inward. But Simon pitched his tent at Adida over against the plain. Now, when Tryphon knew that Simon was risen up in his stead of his brother Jonathan, and meant to join battle with him, he sent messages unto him, saying, "Whereas we have Jonathan thy brother in hold, it is for money that he is owing unto the king's treasure, concerning the business that was committed unto them." And man, Jonathan didn't owe no damn money. And that's how Esau do. Esau do anything to damn garnish your damn wages or to damn take your damn money, man. Talking about Jonathan owed money to the damn king, man. All right. Y'all in our damn land, man. Right? But I'm just saying. But they just show you how fearful that these nations, anytime they see us rising up, all right, anytime they see us, oh, just remember, we have your brother Jonathan, right? Just wicked, man. Wicked, man. Right? Anytime they see us rising up, man, they go nuts, man. And they start scheming and making policies. All right? They conceive or make craft out of their damn wicked policies and their damn laws, man. All right, they do that to this day. But let's keep reading. It says, "Whereas we have Jonathan thy brother in hold, it is for money that is owing unto the king's treasury, concerning the business that was committed unto him. Wherefore now send 100 talents of silver and 2 of his sons for hostages." So they tell Simon, "Hey, if you want Jonathan back, I see y'all rising up. Hell, hold on. Not so fast, man. Okay? Hey, we need 200 talents of silver and send 2 of Jonathan's sons, too. We need 2 of his sons, man." And I'm going to say, do y'all really, and I know a lot of y'all read this already, do y'all really think that these Edomites are finna let Jonathan go? You think if they send his sons over, why do you think that he want Jonathan's sons, man? I'm going to tell you. When we raise our children, precept, I can't think of the precept. When we raise our children according to the law, statutes, and commandments, man, all right, we raise up somebody that's in our steed, that's like us, man. That's like us, man. They hate when we see, man, it grieves the enemy for them to see our children being raised up in the commandments, in the might and the glory of our God, man. They hate that, man. Y'all think they hate y'all, especially y'all whole families out there. All right, you fringes, your wife got on fringes, and all 5 of your sons and daughters got on fringes, and y'all just walking through the damn mall, man, or just wherever that y'all are, man. Hey, man, the enemy hate that, man. All right, because you're raising up one like unto yourself. Yeah, man, he wanted Jonathan's sons, man. All right, but let's keep reading, man. All right. Let's keep reading. Let's read verse 16 again. It says, Abraham, the precept is Sirach 30. And okay, well, let's get that, Abraham. Let's get that. Our praises. Let's go ahead and get that, because I couldn't remember that one. Sirach 30. Let's get Sirach 30 and verse. Yeah, that's it. I'll praise the Most High, Abraham. All right, that's Sirach chapter 30 and verse 3. It says, he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. It says, though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he have left one behind him that is like unto himself. You see that? So that's why, man, it wasn't good enough for the Edomite just to kill Jonathan. No, I have to kill your seed because your seed is gonna come up after them. All right, you're just gonna keep raising these little godlike creatures, man. Right? All praise to the Most High, Abraham. All right, I'm gonna read verse 5. It says, while he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not sorrowful, man. And that's why it's important to raise our children in His truth. So, man, when we die or when we're passing, hey, man, we know we are leaving behind our legacy, which is our heritage, which is the commandment of the Most High God, man. All right? Go back to, what's that? 1 Kings chapter 2. All right? When King David charged Solomon, man. All right? King David knew that he had raised up a righteous son, man. I don't know, Solomon went off a little bit toward the end. All right. But King David knew that he raised up his son and set him up to be king, all right? And he knew that his son would be walking in the commandments, man, although he did go off later on. All right. But that's the spirit that we should be having, man. All right. Let's get back to it. Day of Simon, man. Shalom, Sister Hannah, House of Yaakov. Shalom, Uriah. Oh yeah, that's brother Uriah for that. Shalom, everybody that's in the chat. Janaya, Barbie Jones, shalom, everybody that joined in. Shalom, Yaakov, everybody. The Marius, Rashawn, shalom, everybody that just joined in, man. All right, let's get back to the day of Simon, man. All right. First Maccabees chapter 13, and let's read verse 16 one more time. It says, wherefore now send 100 talents of silver and 2 of his sons for hostages, that when he is at liberty, he may not revolt from us, and he will let him go. Hereupon Simon, albeit he perceived that he spake deceitfully unto him, yet sent he the money and the children, lest peradventure he should procure to himself great hatred of the people. So Simon, through his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, okay, through the scriptures, okay, through the wisdom that the Most High gave him, a great precept was what Hebrews chapter 4, 11 and verse 12. All right, these scriptures give you discernment. Man, Simon knew that Tryphon was not, after he sent the money, Tryphon wasn't going to let his brother go. All right, Simon knew that. But just to satisfy our people, let's go ahead and send the money. Because if I don't send the money and he killed Jonathan, the people are going to be mad at me. So let me go ahead and send the money. I mean, it's just money, man. Right? Verse 18. All right. Verse 18. It reads, who might have said, because I sent him not the money and the children thereof, is Jonathan dead? All right. It says, so he sent them the children and the 100 talents. Howbeit, Tryphon dissembled, neither will he let Jonathan go. You see that? Never trust thine enemy, man. All right, never trust thine enemy. It says, and after this came Tryphon to invade the land and destroy it. You see that? You see how Esau do? And Esau do this to this very day. All right, he shake your hand like he your friend, right? And then he stab you in the damn back, man. You kind of confided in Esau in something at work, and then he go to the boss and tell on you. Next thing you know, you're in the HR office and you out the damn door, man. All right. I don't know if y'all been seeing this, but they've been playing this in damn Texas, man. How they doing our damn Northern Kingdom brothers, our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters. But this is a white lady came out and they play this commercial over and over again. I know I'll be on the Samsung TV. It says basically, you Mexicans that are here, you're illegal. And if you leave now, we might let you back in with a chance of freedom to enjoy our freedoms, man. I mean, if that's not a slap in the face, and I can't believe they even had it on TV, that is crazy. I know we're at the end, man. I know we're at the end. This lady is literally saying this, man. And they play this commercial over and over again, man. It's sickening, man. Enjoy our freedoms here, man. This is their land, man. All right. Just the audacity, all right, of our enemies, man. All right. Verse 19, verse 20, it says, and after this, Tryphon to invade the land and destroy it, going round about by the way that leadeth to Ador. But Simon and his host marched against him in every place wheresoever he went. So, hey, sometimes we have to make our foreheads strong against their foreheads, man. All right, and that precept was really talking about our own people because they were hard-headed as hell. But in this case, man, hey, we not backing down, man. Hey, man, we're gonna cry inside and say, thus says the Lord, man. All right, thus says the Lord, man. And that's the kind of spirit that we have to have, man, especially facing Satan every day. Because I'm not even going to say just the so-called white man. I'm like, man, we face Satan every day, man. Every single day. And Satan will do anything to throw you off, throw a damn stumbling block. Anything, man. It's a lot of times Satan is relentless, man. And that's why a lot of y'all got to be strong in the truth. Hey, whether it's financial problems, okay? Whether your children are damn going off, all right? Whether your damn wife can't damn keep her damn mouth closed no matter what. All right, you can't let these things deter you from serving the Lord, and you have to keep a peace of mind. You have to have that warrior-like mentality, man. Hell, man, whether your husband is going the hell off, man. All right, whether your husband going the hell off, man. You can't have that mentality. Oh well, if he going off, I'm gonna lead the truth, or if she going off, I'm supposed to wild out. Hey, we can't have that. We got to have a warrior-like spirit, man. We have to strengthen our spirits, man. All right, and hopefully, man, this day assignment, and hopefully this lesson will stir up y'all minds and strengthen up y'all spirits. All right, so lucky, y'all. I'm getting over a cold. I've been ill over the whole Sabbath, man. I didn't go to class, man. I was out there bad. I'll praise to the Most High. I'm feeling better, but I'm still trying to get over this stuff, man. So y'all gotta excuse me, man. Y'all gotta excuse me 1 second. You got that little tingle, that little itch in your throat. All right. First Maccabees chapter 13, and let's start at verse 7. Let's start at verse 17. It says, hereupon Simon, albeit he perceived that they speak deceitfully unto him, yet sent him the money and the children, lest peradventure he should procure to himself great hatred of the people, who might have said, because I sent not the money and the children, therefore is Jonathan dead. So he sent them the children and the 100 talents, howbeit Tryphon disassembled, neither would he let Jonathan go. And after this came Tryphon to invade the land and to destroy it, going round about by the way that leadeth unto Ador. But Simon and his host marched against him in every place wheresoever he went. Now they that were in the tower sent messages unto Tryphon to the end that they should be hasten his coming unto them by the wilderness, and set them victuals. All right, so the enemy see us coming, all right, full-fledged, all right, with the glory and the power of our Lord, and they like, Tryphon, hurry up, Tryphon. All right, Tryphon, hurry up. These niggas coming, man. These niggas is coming, and they not playing on no damn games, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, that's how they looking at us now, man. we out here on these street corners. Like I say, we coming back to our God. We not celebrating Christmas. Hey, the economy is being, I'm gonna tell y'all probably don't think y'all got a big part in that. And it ain't just the damn tariffs. Hey, we are a big part of crippling this economy. You know how many people are turned away from Christmas now? Hey, it's people that ain't even fully in this truth that is turned away from Christmas in a lot of these wicked holidays, man. Those things are crippling the economy, man. These are billion, man. Mother's Day is a $1 billion industry, man. I didn't even realize it. Billions of dollars, man. And it's straight idolatry. But the more we out here crying and sighing, hey, man, we turning people off of these things, man. And we stirring up our people's minds of what the hell are we really serving and who are we serving, man? Are we really serving our God, man? All right. So yeah, right now, just like these men in a tower, they are frantic, like trying to come on, hurry up, send victuals. They're coming, right? All right, verse 22, it says, wherefore Tryphon made ready all his horsemen to come that night, but there fell a great snow by reason thereof. He came not, so he departed and came unto the country of Galad. All right, so Tryphon came, he was mighty, and it said a great snow came, man. A great snow came out of nowhere. What do y'all think this great snow came from? And don't think it was just, especially here in Dallas, Texas. In Dallas, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, we get a little snow, we shut down the whole damn city. Man, Dallas ain't used to that at all. I'm talking about, hey, school, everything council. All right, we shut down the city when it snowed a little bit, but this wasn't no little bit. This wasn't no little bit of snow, man. All right, who do y'all think sent that snow, man? Let's get a precept, man. Let's get a precept. All right, let's get a precept. I'm gonna get 2 precepts on that, man. You have to understand that the kind of, man, the Lord's army can be anything, man. The Lord's army can literally be anything, man. All right. This is Sirach chapter 39 in verse. I'm gonna start at verse 27. It says, all these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinner they are turned into evil. It says there be spirits that are created for vengeance, man. The Lord creates spirits for vengeance, man. All right, these weathers, these damn tornadoes, these hurricanes, these earthquakes. All right, man, these are spirits that cause these things to happen, man. All right, the Lord have his angels controlling everything, man. Nothing is an accident, man. All right, nothing is random. It says there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In their time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, man. To appease the wrath of him that made. Who made the snow? The Most High, man. Hey, snow can kill you, man. Just like, man, y'all don't realize how dangerous water, man. Water is a very dangerous element, man. Hey, the Lord destroyed the earth with water, man. Y'all understand these things. Man, snow is dangerous, man. All right, and the Lord know how to use it. The Lord know how to use snow just enough for you to have fun and enough to afflict you, man. All right. Next thing, within 10 minutes, you 5 feet deep in damn chest up to here in damn snow. Your damn horses can barely walk through it, man. You got frostbite on your damn toes and on your damn fingertips, man. Yeah, Tryphon had to kind of turn around, man. That's the kind of God that we serve, man. All right, let me keep reading. It says, verse 29, fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, man. And I can really keep reading, man, but I'm gonna get another precept. All right, let's get Psalms chapter 148 and verse 8, man. Let's get Psalms 148 and verse 8, man. It's the Lord that have the weather fighting for us, man. All right, Psalms 148 and verse 8. It reads, fire and hail, snow and vapors, stormy wind fulfilling his words, man. You see that? Stormy wind fulfilling his words. It says mountains and hills, fruit from trees and cedars, beasts and all kind of creeping things and flying fowls, man. All right. The Lord used the weather. He used the creeping beasts. The Lord used the locusts. The Lord used the locusts to come in and eat up all your crops and have your ass starving. You and your little baby. You and your little baby starving to death. Next thing you know, you chopped up your baby and you stirring him up in a damn pot, man. The Lord is terrible like that, man. Yeah, Tryphon had to kind of turn around, man. Right? Tryphon had to kind of turn his ass around. All right? Messing with the Lord's anointed, man. So I hope this class is kind of stirring up y'all minds into who y'all are, man. Who y'all are, man. Y'all ain't just some niggas out here, man. Y'all ain't just some damn Mexicans out here, man. Right? Let's go back to First Maccabees chapter 13, man. First Maccabees chapter 13. I keep losing my damn place. So like, excuse my language. All right. So yeah, the snow got him. Let's read 22 again. 13 and 22, First Maccabees. It says, wherefore Tryphon made ready all his horsemen to come that night, but they fell a great snow, by reason whereof he came not. So he departed and came into the country of Galaad. All right. And when he came near Bascama, he slew Jonathan, who was buried there. You see that? And then he killed Jonathan, man. All right. And then he killed Jonathan, man. All right. It's a never trust our enemy, man. What's that precept, man? What's that precept? Somebody, Abraham, put that precept in the chat. What's that? Right, chapter 12, verse 10. What's that other one? Psalm chapter 55, verse 8. They never trust your enemy, man. All right. We can't get too damn close to these heathen. I'm gonna tell you, it's one Edomite at my job, and I talk to her, you know, me and her, we all right. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not that. I'm serious at work. I was just talking to one of my brothers today. I'm like, damn, I'm not really mean, but I just, you know, I don't talk to everybody, man. But this one Edomite, I do talk to her, but I know she's going into captivity. I don't feel no kind of way about that. I don't feel no kind of way about her going into damn captivity. That's a judgment. I'm not sad about that, man. I'm not sad. Hey, there has to be a line drawn, man. The Lord say live peaceably with all men, but you can't trust their ass. That's all I'm saying. Excuse my language. All right. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, Moses. Con. All right. For like iron rusted, so of his wickedness, man. Like iron rusted, so of his wickedness, man. All right. And Tryphon is giving a great example of that precept, man. I'm talking about treachery after treachery, man. All right. So Jonathan was slain in Bascama. Let's read verse 24. It says, afterward, Tryphon returned and went into his own land. Then sent Simon and took of the bones of Jonathan, his brother, and buried them in Modin, all right, in the city of their fathers, okay? Because they were buried in Modin, all right? That's why all the Maccabees was buried at, all right? And they were of the tribe of Levi, man, all right? These were they were of the high priest class, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, those Levites wasn't nothing to play, man. Levi is not a tribe to play with, man. All right. Levi is one of them tribes not to play with, man. They are the holy of the unholy, man. All right, but let's keep going. Let's read verse 26. It says, and all Israel made great lamentation for him and bewailed him many days. Simon also built a monument upon the sepulchre of his fathers and his brothers, and raised it aloft to the site with hewn stones. But it says behind and before, man. Look, inside peanut butter, outside peanut butter, man. However that song goes. Man, this monument was big, and they lifted it up, man. This was a great monument. All right, let's keep reading. It says, moreover, he set up 7 pyramids, one against another, for his father and his mother and his 4 brethren. And in these he made cunning devices, about that which he set great pillars, and upon the pillars he made all their armor for perpetual memorial, and by the armor ships carved, that they might be seen of all that sail on the sea. So y'all have to understand, I actually looked this thing up. Y'all can go and look this up. Look up the sepulcher of the Maccabees family. All right, that's in Modin. All right, look it up. Now they'll show you old pictures of what it might look like, but they still had the place. But man, you know, Esau raped, robbed, and damn pillaged that damn place, man. It's like not a stone standing, man. But you gotta understand, man, he had cunning devices, man. That mean, and then he had their armor set up, you know, maybe in these glass cases with damn light shining on it, man. This wasn't a regular sepulcher, man. And then he had these giant carved ships, man, to where all the people that sail by on the sea can see that thing, man. Man, y'all don't think Esau pillaged and plundered that? Y'all can go and look that up, man. It ain't nothing. It ain't barely a stone standing, man. And it's a damn shame. I mean, these people are damn grave robbers, man. Grave robbers, man. I just found out, it's kind of off the subject. I just found, man, I don't know if who was at Cat 101 talking about this somewhere. Maybe it was another brother class, but man, a lot of times when your family members, when you been and buried your family members, man, you been and buried your family members, man. You done put out the thousands of dollars for that funeral, the thousands of dollars for that copper coffin, or that chrome coffin, whatever material that it's made out of, a nice coffin, man, them people come back, dig that body up, take the body out of the coffin, put the body back in the ground, and just bury the body and resell the damn coffin, man. Those are common things, man. That's a common, and man, I'm talking about, I just heard about that this week, and I was kind of surprised, but then I wasn't. I mean, I've heard of grave robbers. I'm just saying, man, how these damn heathen roll, man. Like I said, it's kind of out of the subject, but it kind of pissed me off when I went to go look at this great sepulcher today, and it was nothing but stones. It's just nothing but ruins, man. Not even the bones, man. Not even the damn bones, man. Right? Yeah, Esau probably got the damn bones, along with our manures and damn Solomon gold shields, man. In a damn bunker somewhere, man. Underground. All right? But let's get back to it, man. Let's finish this class off, man. Let's finish this class. All right. First Maccabees chapter 13, and we're going to start at verse 29. It says, and in these he made devices about that which he set great pillars, and upon the pillars he made all their armor for a perpetual memorial, and by the armor ships carved, that they might be seen of all that sailed on the sea. You see that? Verse 30, it says, this is the sepulchre which he made at Modin, and it standeth yet until this day. When it said it standeth yet to this day, I had to go look it up. I had to go look it up because I knew that it was still wasn't. It's like it's there, it's ruins there, but yeah, it'll piss you off to see what it looked like now. All right. Now Tryphon dealt deceitfully with the young king Antiochus and slew him, man. I'm gonna tell you, that's Esau on Esau. Hey, that's Egypt on Egypt, man. All right. In these days, they're coming back into the earth. Man, the Lord having these heathen turn on each other. All right. Lord having these Edomites turn on each other right now, man. All right. But let's keep going. Verse 32, it says, and he reigned in his stead, and crowned himself king of Asia, and brought a great calamity upon the land. You see that? You see how evils were multiplied in the earth, man? All right. It says, then Simon built up the strongholds in Judea, and fenced them about with high towers and great walls and gates and bars, and laid up victuals therein, man. I said, okay, it's wartime. This damn Edomite, he ain't gonna stop, man. All right. So he started building up the gate, and that's what we're doing right now. We're building up our gates and we're building up our walls, not physically, man, but spiritually, man. Building up our gates and our walls and our defenses. All right. We stacking up this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for the times to come to help us to endure, all right, the temptations that's gonna come. All right. So in the spirit, we're building up our walls now. We're getting ready for war right now, man. All right. This is spiritual warfare, man. All right. Verse 34, it says, moreover, Simon chose men and sent to Demetrius to the end he should give the land and immunity, because of all that Tryphon did was to spoil, man. Unto whom King Demetrius answered and wrote afterwards this manner: King Demetrius unto Simon, the high priest, and the friend of kings. See that? As also unto the elders of the nation of the Jews sendeth greetings. The golden crown and the scarlet robe which he sent unto us we have received, and we are ready to make a steadfast peace with you, and to write unto our officers to confirm the immunities which we have granted, man. So this is going to us making another covenant with the Edomites, man. Sometimes you got to be crafty, man. Sometimes you got to be crafty. Hell, even King David, for a small period of time, made a covenant with the Philistines, man, and was fighting with them. He never fought against his brothers, you know, but hey, man, King David helped the Philistines conquer some stuff, man. So sometimes you have to use wisdom, man, in this thing, man. Sometimes this is chess, man. This is not checkers, man. This is not four square, man. All right. Let's keep reading. Verse 38, it says, and wherefore covenants we have made with you shall stand, and the strongholds which ye have built shall be your own. So Esau is like, okay, all y'all have, and see, we could call this the Greco-Roman captivity, or the Greco-Roman dynasty, all right? But I like to call it the Maccabean dynasty, man, because we were actually conquering, and we were converting a lot of these damn heathen, man. Even when you read in Acts later on, man, it was a lot of Edomites that were converted into our religion, all right, because of this, man. This is the Maccabean dynasty, man. All right, it's stuff like this is why they tried to hide these books, man. That's why they tried to hide the Apocrypha, man. Because it showed how we rose up, and we took what was ours back, man. It showed if we follow our God, man, anything is damn possible, man. Anything is possible, right? Let's keep reading. Verse 39. It says, as for any oversight or fault committed unto this day, we forgive it, and the crown tax also, which ye owe us. And if there be any other tribute paid in Jerusalem, it should no more be paid, man. So Esau like, look, y'all don't worry about it. Hey, debt is over with. Y'all don't have to pay no taxes, man. I'm gonna tell you, these Edomites, man, they feared us, man. They feared us right now the same way. And that's why the scriptures say a gift destroyed the heart. Hey, it said that our covenant is gonna stand. It's like you read that in verse 38 on down. Hey, our covenant stand, but you know what? Did that covenant stand? Look at what happened later on, man. No, eventually they're gonna turn. Eventually they're gonna break their covenant, man. Every time. So the covenant stood for a while, all right, but eventually these heathen are gonna break their covenant, and that's why we gotta rise back up, and we have to rule this earth, man, in righteousness, man. All right, and set everything in their order, man. All right, let's keep reading. Verse 40, it says, and look who are met among you to be in our court. Let them be enrolled, and let there be peace betwixt us. Thus, the yoke of the heathen was taken away from Israel in the 170th year. Then the people of Israel began to write in their instruments and contracts in the first year of Simon, high priest, the governor and leader of the Jews. You see this? Because these were Levites, man. All right, and Simon was the high priest at that time. All right, verse 43, it says, in those days Simon camped against Gaza and besieged it round about. He made also an engine of war and set it by the city and battered a certain tower and took it. And they were in the engine leapt out into the city, whereupon there was a great uproar in the city. So a lot of these things, a lot of these movies, a lot of these Edomite stories, they come out of the Bible. A lot of it come out of the Apocrypha. All right. Like, I know y'all heard of the great city of Troy, where they had the Trojan horse. They said, hey, this is a gift. And they pushed that big ass Trojan horse in the gates. Then they closed the damn big gates behind them. And then the men jumped out. Hundreds of men jumped out and just started slaying the damn people. That's where that story came from. Edomites didn't come up with that. We came up with that, man. Let me read that again, verse 44. It says, verse 43, in those days Simon camped against Gaza and besieged it round about. He made also an engine of war and set it by the city and battered a certain tower and took it. And they were in the engine, leapt into the city, whereupon there was a great uproar. All right, verse 45. And so much as the people of the city rent their clothes and climbed upon the walls with their wives and their children and cried with a loud voice, beseeching Simon to grant them peace. See, now these heathen want peace, man. That's how they do, man. When we getting on their ass, they want to cry peace, peace. All right, but man, let us say, okay, come on, man, y'all cool, man. The first thing they're gonna try, man. The first thing, hey, Hey, let me get that Psalms 55, man. Let me just get Psalms 55 real quick. Real quick, man. Yeah, we down at the end of this class, man. Hey, you can't trust Esau, man. But that's what they do. They cry. Man, that's why the precept saw in Hebrews, though he sought it with tears, man. Though Esau cried with tears, there's no repentance for the so-called white man. All right. Get Psalm 55. All right, let's start at verse. I think it's 20. Let's start at verse 20, man. Psalms 55 and 20. It says, he put forth his hand against such to be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. His words, it says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords, man. I said, man, Esau always got a damn sword behind his back, smiling at you. Hey, yeah, brother, we're friends. Come on. Yeah, and as soon as you bend down, he knock you upside the damn head, man. All right? Soon as you turn your back, all right, Esau gonna stab you in it. All right? But let's keep reading. Verse 45, First Maccabees chapter 13. It says, insomuch as the people of the city rent their clothes and climbed upon the walls with their wives and their children and cried with a loud voice, beseeching Simon to grant them peace. All right? And they said, deal not with us according to our wickedness, but according to thy mercy. All right? That's how Esau do. Oh, forget about what we did. All right? Give us mercy. Man, Esau is doing that right now, man. He do that right now, but the Lord say to remember, man. The Lord said to remember what Esau did. The Lord, not just Esau, the Lord said to remember what these nations did to us, man. And that's why the day of Simon is a great day of remembrance to stir up our minds in remembrance of who we are, man. And what our goal and what our mission is, man. It is the kingdom, man. And it is to rule his earth under Yahweh, man. All right. And the 12, man. With the 144,000. And then the 1/3, man. All right. Verse 47, it says, so Simon was appeased toward them and fought no more against them. But man, watch what Simon did to these men. So they were crying and begging for their life. So he said, okay, I'm gonna have a little mercy on you. But watch what Simon did to them. And this is the kind of spirit that y'all should be in. Okay? It says, so Simon was appeased toward them and fought no more against them, but put them out of the city and cleansed the houses wherein the idols were. And so entered into it with song and thanksgiving, man. So he kind of kicked their ass out, man. And he started to clean up, started to clean the damn walls, get all the damn idols out. Okay? Verse 48, it says, yea, he put all uncleanness out of it and placed such men there as would keep the law, okay? And that's what we want to make sure that we're doing. We want to make sure that we're constantly getting clean, all right? We want to make sure we're putting away filth. All right. All these things go into getting the kingdom back. All these things go into rising up and remembering who we are, man. We are holy, we're clean, we're righteous people, man. We have to put away the filth, man. All right. So Simon got right to work. The first filth he got out was the heathen. Y'all Edomites, get y'all dirty, barefoot. All right. None taking bath, juniper root eating ass. Up out of here, man. All right. It says, verse 48, yea, he put all uncleanness out of it and placed such men there as would keep the law, man. All right. And made it stronger than it was before. And he built therein a dwelling place for himself. It says, they also of the tower in Jerusalem were kept in so straight. And read this part. This is what I'm talking about. It says, then also of the tower in Jerusalem were kept so straight that they could neither come forth nor go into the country, nor buy nor sell, wherefore they were in great distress for want of victuals, and a great number of them perished through famine. You see how Simon did them? He kind of let them live just to kind of starve them out a little bit, man. Simon was not playing games, man. All right, Simon was not playing games. Let me get a quick precept. We barely at an hour in, man. We right on time. I plan on this class to be an hour. I'll praise to the Most High. We right there. All right. Let me get Wisdom of Solomon chapter 18. What's that in verse 7? What's that precept? It's the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18 and verse 7. Because a lot of y'all, look how Simon did him. You know, Simon had his foot on their damn neck, man. Simon had his foot on their neck, man. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 7. It says, so of the people was accepted, both the salvation of the righteous and the destruction of our enemies, man. You're supposed to praise the Most High for the destruction of our enemies, man. All right, and that's why we give a call out Yahweh by Shema Mashiach, Yahweh Shai for the day of Simon, man. All right, all praise to the Most High for the destruction of the enemies that's not within our nation, man. All right, we don't rejoice over the enemies downfalling in our nation, but the other enemies that's outside of Israel, all praise to the Most High, man. All right, let's go ahead and finish this off. All right, verse 50, it says, then cried they to Simon, beseeching him to be at one with them, which thing he granted them. And when he had put them out from thence, he cleansed the tower from the pollutions, man, because they dirty and they nasty, all right? He cleansed the tower of the pollutions, man. All right, I'm gonna read that again, verse 50. Then he cried to Simon, beseeching him to be at one with him, man. Of the thing he granted them. Y'all gotta watch Esau. All right, that's the same thing. That's what the civil rights movement was all about. Esau, like, nah, y'all niggas can't be on your own because y'all are too powerful. When y'all get together and you open your own towns, all right, like Black Wall Street and then Oklahoma, I mean, you niggas were ruling everything. Hell, we had to come borrow from you. Your builders were better. Your plumbing was better. Everything about you niggas are just better when you all together and we're not in the mix of y'all. Okay? And even when Nehemiah and Ezra was trying to build a wall and build a temple, man, these heathen wanted to be in the mix of that, man. Nehemiah like, nah, we don't need y'all, man. All right, I'm not Muslim or anything, but y'all know that. But even damn Malcolm X knew that, man. This white lady, anything I can help. Malcolm like, nah, there's nothing that you can do for us, man. We don't need them in the midst of us trying to help us to do anything, man. All right, so try to help us do anything. All right, let's finish this off. Verse number 51. And enter into the 320th day of the second month in the 171st year with thanksgiving and branches and palm trees and with harps and cymbals and with vows and hymns and songs, because they were destroyed a great enemy out of Israel, man. You see that? A great festival, great feast, man. That day was marked, man. All right. That is a holy day that we must keep. The day of Simon, man. Verse 52, it says, he ordained also, and this is when it was ordained, okay? All right. He ordained also that the day should be kept every year with gladness, man. All right. So this is why we keep the day of Simon, man. All right. It says, moreover, the hill of the temple that was by the tower, he made stronger than it was. And there he dwelt himself with his company. And when Simon saw that John, his son, was a valiant man, he made him captain of all the hosts and dwelt in Gazara. Okay, so you see, and even Simon, his son John, man. I guess he named his son after his brother Jonathan, man. All right, he built up somebody that was like himself to continue the legacy, man. All right, so I'll praise to the Most High. I hope y'all enjoyed the class, the day of Simon. All right, on this Monday night hour of power, taking over for Captain Jerubbaal. All right, y'all please like, y'all brothers sisters, hit that like button, y'all hit that share and subscribe, man, and help us to push this truth all over the globe. Hey, I just want to say thank y'all for the everybody that's been playing All right, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, all praise to the Most High, because that's one great way of serving the Lord. But hell, y'all helping us keep them lights on in the Battle Axes, man. It's because of you, man. It's because of y'all that we got a building, man. All right, so man, yeah, y'all arms are not being used for BS, man. We greatly appreciate that, man. Thank y'all, man. Hey, y'all can find the GoFundMe and the Cash App in the description below, man. All right, I'll praise the Most High, boss, brother Moses, everybody in the chat. All right, everybody that's in the chat, man. All right, let's get Let's bring out this law, man. Let's see if I can remember what it was. Oh yeah, I remember. Exodus. Exodus. Let me see. I think Exodus 13. And let me find this law real quick, man. Uh, Exodus chapter 13. Salakia, hold on. Okay, Exodus 13, and we're gonna start at verse 8. Okay. So the law today, we're gonna bring out Exodus chapter 13 and verse 8. It reads, "And thou shalt show thy son in that day, saying, This is done because of what the Lord did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt," man. This is why we celebrate these high holy days. It's for what the Lord has done to put in remembrance the God that we're serving and what he's done for us, man. All right, and the great works and the wonders and the miracles and the signs that he's showed forth toward us, man. All right. It says, "This is done because of which the Lord did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt. And it should be a sign unto thee upon thy hand, and for a memorial between thy eyes, that the Lord's law may be in thy mouth. And with a strong hand hath the Lord brought thee out of Egypt. Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance in his season from year to year," man. And with that, y'all have a great week. And Lord willing, I see y'all on the Wednesday Night Warriors class. Shalom.